Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope all is well. On this video, I want to talk about the things that Colorado has to do to beat USC. USC is a very tough opponent, but they're a beatable opponent. But how are we going to do that? Let's talk about it. Stay tuned. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. All of that will be greatly appreciated by me. Hey guys, before we get started, do me a favor, go into the description section of this video. There you will find a list of all the players on the Colorado team that have YouTube pages. Make sure you check them out and subscribe today. All right, so USC, last week they played Arizona State. They came up victorious. The reason why I'm bringing up that game is because Arizona State was able to run the ball. And I think that's what we're gonna have to do against USC to keep this game close and keep the defense honest and on their toes. We gotta have a running game. Even Coach Prime talked about it. We gotta have a running game. And when we have a running game, that opens up Shedeur to do his magic. And I think that's one of the keys to protecting him, because that keeps the defense guessing. We don't know if he's going to pass. We don't know if they're going to run. And I honestly believe that they have a running game. I mean, we have some capable backs. We have Alton McCaskill. We got Kavarier Smoke. We have Dylan Edwards with his speed, Savion Wilkerson, Hankerson. The list goes on and on. So you got to establish a running game. The last game, they just quite didn't get the running game going. But when I went back and looked at Colorado's last game, they did have a running game, but they probably abandoned that running game because the score got out of hand. So I get it. But I think early on in this game, they got to come with the running game. It's very important. Give the running backs a chance. Even if they pick up 2 and 3 yards, 4 yards, that's enough. And then play this 10 yards at a time to move the chains. And then at some point, if Shedeur see the pass down the field, throw one deep. Now, looking at, like I said, they need a passing game, right? Cameron Scatterboo for Arizona State, he was able to run against USC. He had 111 yards rushing with 1 touchdown. Now, you mean to tell me we don't have capable backs at Colorado? Of course we do. So they got to get that running game early. I keep stressing this, but like I said, Cameron Scatterboo from Arizona State, he was able to run that ball. And why I say this is important, because Shedeur is leading the country in getting sacked. I think on the season so far, he's been sacked 23 times. That's 23 times too many. And that leads me to my next point. The offensive line have to do a better job in protecting him, because the last game, I know people saying he's holding on to the ball too long, but there was a lot of plays there where the defense was in his face immediately. He couldn't even throw the ball away. So they're going to have to work on that pass protection. But I honestly think using our running backs effectively, throwing in the flat, that's going to help him stay safe out there. Because for one thing with Shedeur, if he's upright, you know, things can happen. He can work his magic. And I honestly believe Colorado, this team is going to be amped up for this game. They're back at home at Folsom Field. They have the Heisman Trophy winner coming in, Caleb Williams and company. They got Brendan Rice, Jerry Rice's son, and a host of others. And we're going to have to stop that run, just speaking of the defense. Now, I don't know the status on Shiloh Sanders. I'm just going to say he's probable for this game. But I heard some people in my live chat saying that he's not playing, but I don't know. I didn't see anything where he's not playing. That's just me. But I'm going to have to wait tomorrow to see. But I think we have some people that could take his spot, but that's a big loss though, having not having Shiloh Sanders out there. We're already missing Travis Hunter, so there's a lot of things that Coach Prime have to figure out, and him and the coaches have to think about in this game. But we have to stop the run. Last week, Marshawn Lloyd ran for 154 yards. He's number 0. He didn't have any touchdowns, but 154 yards. So they established a running game. Brendan Rice had 2 touchdowns last week. Taj Washington had a touchdown. Zachariah Branch, I believe he's the freshman. He's a speedster. And so these are a couple of weapons that they're going to have to stop. How are we going to stop the run? That's what I'm curious to see tomorrow. Can we stop the run? Can we say, you know what, USC, we see what you're doing. We're going to commit to stopping this run. And I like Juju Johnson as far as the linebacker. He came in right at training camp. And he's an experienced linebacker. I like what I see in him. I'm curious to see what our other linebackers are going to do this game to stop the run. I'm also curious to see if our defensive line is going to hold up. So this is going to be a very exciting game. Like I said, you think the last game was the most watched. This game probably is going to be the most watched game. They're going to break a lot of records with USC and Colorado. They're going to break a lot of records. We got Shedeur Sanders, a Heisman Trophy hopeful, and Caleb Williams, he won the Heisman Trophy. A lot of people saying he could be taken number 1 and number 2 in the draft this year. So it's going to be a very, very, very anticipated and most watched and exciting game. Now, this is a 12 noon kickoff game. So I will be, for those that's watching me, I will be streaming on my other platform. I will leave the link in the description, and so you can follow us there. But if they stop the run and on their end establish a running game, USC is beatable. And let me tell you something, they beat USC. In my mind, the rest of the season is easy. Just for me. I mean, that's going to be a huge, imagine that's a huge boost to the team, knowing that they beat USC at home, going into the rest of the season and leading up to the bye week. This is a huge game. It's a must-win game. It's a must-win game for USC as well. But like I said, we got to pay attention to Marshawn Lynch. On the defensive end of things, they have a very capable defensive line that we got to watch out for. Jamil Muhammad is one of them. We got to watch out for him. Eric Gentry. We got to watch out for Solomon Byrd. He led the team last week in 5 tackles. So there's a lot there. And Mason Cobb, he plays the Mike position, a linebacker. He's pretty much the quarterback for the defense. Bear Alexander, the transfer from Georgia last year on the national title team, he's on that defensive line. And Anthony Lucas, he's a transfer from Texas A&M, I believe. All of these players you got to watch out for. If we can stop that run game and we can establish a run game on our own, sky's the limit. What say you? Drop a comment below. Let me know how you feel. All right, y'all. Take care. Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.